5 years later. Eden Bar, the empty corridor on the top floor. Selena drank with the investor all night, and her headache was about to split. She was going to find a quiet place to sober up, but she didn't expect Janice to follow her, so she could only cheer up and deal with her. What's the matter, Miss Chong? Selena, let me ask you, have you signed up for the audition for the lead actress in The World? Yes, why? You are not allowed to go tomorrow. Janice, as her manager, prevented her from auditioning for this role that was crowded with major entertainment companies. Selena was not surprised by this, she just raised her eyebrows and asked, why? You dare to ask me for a reason without telling me. The company has arranged for Susie to audition, don't you know? This doesn't seem to conflict with the company's arrangement. Selena looked at her with a half smile. Susie asked you to come to me. Could it be that she was afraid that a little-known 18th line actor would rob me? Her role. You have the ability to snatch Susie's role. It's just a dream. Let me tell you, don't waste your efforts. The Ning family invested $30 million in this drama, and Susie has already been hired. In that case, why are you so nervous? You are an artist under me, so you must obey my arrangement. Janice said in a natural tone. Oh, it turns out that Sister Chong also knows that I am your artist. Selena, I don't have time to bicker with you. Since you don't eat fine wine after toasting, don't blame me. As soon as the words were finished, Selena felt a strong attack, and she was pushed into the nearby bar warehouse by surprise, and her mobile phone was also taken away at the same time. With a bang, the door was slammed shut. The footsteps outside the door gradually faded away. Knowing that shouting was useless, Selena didn't say a word. She slid along the door panel and sat on the ground with an indifferent expression. When she first joined the company, Susie knew how to restrain herself. At most, she asked Janice to arrange some vicious villain tricks for her. Recently, she has gone too far, even using such low-level methods. If she can't get the role again this time, she must find a way to leave Empire Entertainment. While his thoughts were chaotic, a small sound suddenly came from his ear. Are there mice? Selena looked in the direction of the voice, and then froze. She actually saw a little boy behind a pile of boxes. The little guy was about 4 or 5 years old, and he looked like a white and soft little bun. He was hiding in the corner and shivering, his dark eyes were full of defense and vigilance. How could there be children in the warehouse of this bar? There shouldn't be such an unreliable customer bringing a child to the bar, right? Hey, little bun, who are you? How did you get in here? Sneaked in. They were locked up too. Candy. After asking for a long time, the child didn't say a word, but trembled more violently, like a frightened little animal. So Selena didn't continue talking, it had nothing to do with her anyway. The one big and one small two just lived in peace and occupied a corner each. At this time, the light bulb above his head suddenly flickered and then went out. In the darkness, Selena vaguely heard the sound of creaking and creaking. After careful identification, she realized that it seemed to be the sound of teeth chattering. Selena laughed, and said to Rick opposite, "Are you afraid of the dark?" The creaking sound paused for a second, then grew louder. "Oh, why are you so timid?" Selena patted her butt and stood up, walking towards that little guy. Next chapter.